All right, folks, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. For this week, it'll be a little bit different. I'm just talking about what I'm seeing as far as demand for hunts in North America. Out here in West Texas, I deal with aoudad, pronghorn, mule deer, bison, and elk, and and demand for those hunts has been high even pre-COVID. Um, I've been I booked a year in advance for recent history for those hunts, and since COVID has hit, and with all the travel restrictions in place, demand for those hunts is only increasing exponentially. And I think what's driving that is mainly the travel restrictions that Canada put in place, Australia, New Zealand. I hear it's tough to get in and out of Canada right now. I haven't been since COVID, so I don't know personally, but that's what hunters are telling me, that it's still difficult, even though they opened up in September. Australia and New Zealand are still closed, so you can't go there. Biden recently just made it very difficult, if not impossible, to go to 7 or 8 countries in Africa. So those countries are difficult to get into. And right now, to travel, you're going to have to be vaccinated. And a lot of hunters that I know, they don't want to be vaccinated. And to travel internationally right now, you're just going to have to be vaccinated. You're probably also going to have negative COVID tests coming and going. That's no big deal, but it's just something else to deal with. And any public testing facility that I know of is not getting you timely results. And you're going to have results for negative COVID results within 24 to 72 hours to get into most of these countries. So then you're going to have to go to an independent third-party testing lab to get your results. No big deal. It's just something you got to plan for, and it's going to cost you an extra 100 to 350 or $400 to get your results in 24 to 72 hours. But it's just one more hurdle to clear. The other thing that a lot of people aren't thinking about is, with the divorce rate in this country being close to 65%, you've got a lot of kids that have 2 sets of parents, and both sets of parents have to agree for that child to legally leave the country. And I'm seeing that at least one of the sets of parents is not wanting their child to go to a third world country right now. I can't say I blame them, because I don't want to get sick in a third world country, and I don't know anyone that does, but that's just something else that's kind of complicating things. DSC is coming up at the beginning of January, and DSC will be the first big convention we've had since, well, for probably 16 months. And I have a feeling that the attendance is going to be record breaking this year. People are tired of sitting at home, and people are wanting to get out and hunt. And I have a feeling DSC is going to be crowded, and that's also only going to drive demand. So if you're really wanting to hunt, you're going to have to plan a lot further in advance, because any good outfitter is getting booked not just 1 year in advance now, but 2 years in advance. In Texas, you can still get in with exotics, black buck, axis, fallow, those kind of things. But in most other states, good outfitters that I'm talking to, they're booked 2 years in advance. And that's what's happening for me out here in West Texas with the aoudad, pronghorn, mule deer, elk, and bison hunts. And I wish I had a better answer for you. I hate telling people no, but I'm just not going to overhunt my country. I'm not going to overbook people. And it's unfortunate, but you're just going to have to be patient. I mean, even Amazon Prime right now is not really Prime. You're not getting it in 2 days. So it's the same with hunting. And until demand for hunts goes down, which I hope is not anytime soon for my well-being, or travel restrictions ease, which I don't see those easing in the foreseeable future. I hope I'm very wrong about that, and I hope everybody just learns to live with COVID and move on with life. But until travel restrictions ease, I think you're going to see a lot of people in the U.S. not wanting to travel abroad. So if you're wanting to hunt, you're going to have to get your deposit in early. And I'm not talking yesterday or last week. I'm talking like last month. And then you're just going to have to be patient and wait. Hopefully, if there's a cancellation, your outfitter will move you forward. If you're booked for a following year, hopefully they'll move you forward and fill the cancellation and you can come hunt sooner. But it just is what it is right now. Demand is extremely high. It's increased exponentially in the last year. And I'm afraid you're just going to have to wait for the high demand hunts. If I can help with anything, or y'all have any questions or need to figure out how to travel internationally, I just got back from Kyrgyzstan in August. I'll be happy to pass along any info that I know. Just feel free to message me or call me or text me, and I'll do anything I can to help. I wish I had better answers for you, and I wish I could tell more people yes, but it just is what it is right now. So get your deposits in early, be patient, and book with a good outfitter, and you'll have a good experience. You're just going to have to wait. I hope that helps. Y'all take care. Have a good one.